Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this live stream is going to focus on 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication using the Lattice method. My first example problem is 49 times 34. I have my Lattice method model here, and I'm going to go through step by step how to solve this problem using the Lattice method. So we're going to start off multiplying digit by digit. So we'll start in the upper right-hand corner here. We're going to start off multiplying 9 times 3. Now our answer, as we multiply digit by digit, our answers go in the squares, but the digits within our answers go in a separate triangle. So 9 times 3 equals 27. The answer goes in this square here. And since 27 is a 2-digit number, the 2 and 27 is going to be in the top triangle. The 7 and 27 is going to be in the bottom triangle. Whenever we have a product that's a 2-digit number, the top triangle will always be the number in the tens place. Just something to remember. All right, next we're going to multiply 9 times 4, and the answer to 9 times 4 is going to go in the square here. 9 times 4 equals 36. So we're going to put a 3 in the top triangle and a 6 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 4 times 3. The answer to 4 times 3 is going to go in this square here. 4 times 3 equals 12. So 1 in the top triangle, 2 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 4. We're going to multiply 4 times 4. And the answer to 4 times 4 is going to go in this square in the bottom corner. 4 times 4 equals 16. So 1 in the top triangle, 6 in the bottom triangle. All right, now we are going to add all the numbers in the square, going across the diagonal lines. So if you look at the diagonal lines here, this represents the ones place, this represents the tens place, this represents the hundreds place, this represents the thousands place. Now looking along the diagonal line that represents the ones place, the only number inside the square is 6. So 6 is going to be the number in the ones place. Now looking at the diagonal lines that represent the tens place, the 3 numbers in between the diagonal lines are 7, 3, and 6. So those are the numbers we have to add together. 7 plus 3 equals 10, plus 6 equals 16. Now because our sum here is more than 10, we have to regroup. So the 6 and 16 goes in the tens place. The 1 and 16 gets carried over to the hundreds place. And now we have to add the 1 that we carried over along. So we have to add, sorry, I got distracted by the chat. So now the one that we carried over, we have to add that along with all the other numbers in between the diagonal lines for the hundreds place. So 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus 2 equals 5, plus 1 equals 6. Now along this diagonal line, the only number in the thousands place is 1. And we have our final answer. So we have a 1 in the thousands place, a 6 in the hundreds place, a 6 in the tens place, and the 6 in the ones place. So we have our final answer. 49 times 34 equals 1,666. All right, moving on to the next example problem. All right, 58 times 47. So I'm going to draw my Lattice method model. Each digit in the problem gets its own box. So for the two top boxes, we have 5 and 8 for the number 58. And along the side, we have 4 and 7. Next, we're going to draw a diagonal line through each of the squares. Now that we have our Lattice method model, we are ready to multiply. Shout out to everybody tuning in. To the person in the chat, there will be no Q&As on this live stream. Maybe I'll do a separate live stream with Q&As. If you have any questions, write it in the chat. All right, we are now ready to multiply. So we're going to start off by multiplying 8 times 4. The answer to 8 times 4 is going to go in this top square here. And each digit's going to go in a separate triangle. Shout out to the person that hit the like button. I appreciate you. 8 times 4 equals 32. So 3 in the top triangle, 2 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 8 times 7. The answer to 8 times 7 is going to go in this bottom square. 8 times 7 equals 56. So 5 in the top triangle, 6 in the bottom triangle. Next, we're going to multiply 5 times 4. The answer to 5 times 4 is going to go in this square. 5 times 4 equals 20. So 2 in the top triangle, 0 in the bottom triangle. So there's an answer within every square, but each digit within our answer goes in a separate triangle. Last, we're going to multiply 5 times 7. The answer to 5 times 7 is going to go in this triangle in the bottom left-hand corner here. 5 times 7 equals 35. So 3 in the top triangle, 5 in the bottom triangle. All right, now we are going to add the numbers along the diagonal lines. So in the ones place, the only number inside the square is a 6, so we have a 6 in the ones place. Next, we have to add 2 plus 5 plus 5. 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 5 is 12. Anytime we have a sum or product that's 10 or more, we have to regroup. So 2 in the tens place, the 1 is going to get carried over to the hundreds place. One plus 3 equals 4, plus 0 equals 4, plus 3 equals 7. Then the thousands place, the only number we have is a 2. Next, we have our answer. We're going to read the number from left to right. So we have a 2 in the thousands place, a 7 in the hundreds place, a 2 in the tens place, and a 6 in the ones place. So our answer is 2,726. 58 times 47 equals 2,726. All right, that is my live stream for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Or I will try to do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.